Do you like games with more freedom than common sense? Games where the economy is player driven, and so are the war crimes. Where the real endgame is telling new players, yeah, there is dual wielding in this game. Just max every combat ability. Trust me, bro. Do you like games with a small but loyal player base? What about a game where, no matter how prepared your group is, your collective IQ drops by half the instant PvP starts? If you answered yes to any of the above questions, what the f? Welcome back, everyone, to the Season 2 finale of Mortal Online 2 Zero to Hero. I am so stoked that we made it this far already in only 7 episodes, the exact same number of episodes as Season 1, funny enough. I want to take a moment to just thank everybody, as I always do, but guys, when I started this series, I had 2 random PvP videos and like 10 subscribers. And at the time of recording this, I have 609 subscribers. That is immense growth for a niche MMO and just a random long play, edited YouTube series. So seriously, guys, thank you so much for watching, for commenting, for liking, for subscribing. Thank you for following the Twitch. It has been an absolute blast. Today, we're going to do a number of things. We're going to finish up our goals for the season. I have a segment in this episode where I talk a little bit about different builds that you can try, right? If anybody gets into the game in between Season 2 and 3, you want to try some new builds. You got 2 character slots, so we'll talk a little bit about some other meta builds as well. And then we have a fun little compilation I put together at the very end of the episode after that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and welcome back for the last time this season to Mortal Online 2 Zero to Hero Season 2. Alright, we are starting the episode off with one of our final remaining goals. We are doing a deep cut throwback to the episodes where I was hanging out with companions. We are going to go assist companions, myself and 3 other Nope Guild members. We're going to help companions attack the Grimside Outpost in Spider Valley. Should be a fun fight. Don't know what to expect. Not sure if it's going to be a big one or if it's going to be a small one. Who knows, but we're going to go attack an outpost. The other Note boys are near Kranesh over there, and they're going to be right behind me, but I'm just getting a head start, so let's go attack that bitch. And attack the outpost we did. Now, luckily for the Anti-Jungle Alliance, or AJA, right, Companions and Unbroken in them, the Jungle Alliance just simply didn't have the forces at the time to defend, and they were fighting multiple outposts at a time. They already had an active outpost fight, and Unbroken had decked another outpost immediately after this one. So JA was spread pretty thin, so there was next to no resistance here. But this is a cool opportunity to just talk about how attacks go, right? In Season 1, you saw super epic defense, and I explained kind of how it goes, but the attacking side starts with the tents, and they start by bringing all of the pots to the door. And once the door is fully stacked up, then it blows up on its own, and you gain access to the outer courtyard. Once you're in the outer courtyard, there's a left door and a right door, the trellises or whatever you call them. And you have to flip the switches and wait for those to get all the way down to the ground so that you can then enter the inner courtyard. This takes roughly, I'd say maybe 5 minutes, and that's with absolutely no resistance whatsoever. Then once you're on the inside, you simply have to take the other team's flag down and put your guild's flag in its place. This also takes around 5, maybe 10 minutes with absolutely no resistance whatsoever. Once we broke into the inner courtyard and started the flag, there was, like I said, absolutely zero resistance, so we knew the flag was going to go. But also, we had done everything so fast, we had tons of time to play with. And lucky for us, a Relic meteor dropped very close by. Now, relics are something I'll probably dive into in Season 3, talk more about them, get some more content built around them. But periodically, meteors fall from the sky, and the meteors can have different effects. Some of them are mineable, some of them have divinium weaponry and armor. Some of them have actual relics you can put into a relic-like building to get bonuses for your guild. This particular relic was a wave relic. It spawns waves of enemies getting higher in difficulty. It's usually themed, like necromancer themed, spider themed, etc. Until you eventually fight a boss, and then you get to reap all the rewards. We decided to leave the outpost, go get the relic, and then come back in time to make sure that the outpost finishes before we move on. About halfway through the relic, artisans and some of their friends showed up for a fight, so there was a pretty big fight. And nothing that exciting happened. We got a couple of kills, and I recorded that, but the reason I'm going to play this clip for you is because of what happens at the end. It's just another way that this game can sometimes say, fuck you. Now right here, because of the fighting, I had completely forgotten that we were even doing a wave relic. That was just a long gone, distant memory. And when I saw this maiden here, I was like, oh, somebody left their maiden. Like, it didn't even occur to me that we were fighting. Now maidens have a special ability where they can throw you behind them with their webs. And if you'll notice, this is a giant cliff. I think you see where this is going.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
It was totally okay though, because Zoomies has spiritism, which means that he can resurrect me. Anyways, back on topic. After we finished up here, we went back to the outpost to secure the flag. Lucky for us, Jungle Alliance was still spread pretty thin. No one was there waiting for us, and we went and secured the flag, made sure it went all the way to the top. Meanwhile, in a neighboring zone, Unbroken's siege on another Jungle Alliance outpost had already begun, and again, no resistance. You know, I almost feel kind of bad saying that this is us attacking an outpost, but I mean, we did too, resistance or not. I feel like it's fair. I think there was a handful of people when we got here. We had overwhelming numbers, we killed them, we got all the way in, and we felt so secure inside this outpost that I stood still for multiple uninterrupted minutes while everyone around me dueled. Now is a really good time to check into our goals really quick for the first time this episode. So obviously you'll see goal number 8, attack an outpost, is now complete. But you'll notice that goal number 7, explore the guilds of Knave, is actually crossed out. And there's a very good reason for that. As I've done Season 2, a lot of people have told me that I should be posting TikToks and YouTube Shorts and other supplementary content. So what I've decided is that the interviews with the guild leaders of Knave, instead of being in the video, will be supplementary post-season content. What do I mean by that? Well, in between the end of Season 2 and the beginning of Season 3, I will be posting various YouTube Shorts, TikToks, other posts, stuff like that are just extra content, like interviews with guild leaders, best bits from the previous seasons, things like that, promotional material for Season 3. I think that'll be a good way for you guys to get some extra content in the break between Season 2 and Season 3. So the very last thing we have on our list today is the Sator dungeon. Alright, so it is currently 2:21 a.m. Central US time, and I was about to go to bed, but Rogues messaged me from Wanted and Trails, and he said, hey, I got a whole group of people that are ready to go to the Sator dungeon, so it looks like we will not be sleeping yet. We are currently a ghost. We're suicide ghosting to Bhakti. We're going to meet up with the crew in Bhakti, ride down to the dungeon, clear it, and kill the boss. And that will be our final primary boss kill of the season. Very exciting stuff. The boys are here. They're dueling. As per usual. Can't take these guys anywhere without them starting to fight each other. So I'm all kitted up. Got some weapons. We are going to ride to the Sator dungeon. By the time we made it to the boss room, it was nearing 3:30 in the morning. We were all delirious and constantly verbally shitposting and stimming over each other. So I'm going to let you listen to that for a moment, and then I'll explain how the boss works. All right, go ahead and explain it whenever you're ready.
You gotta go in there. But you don't want to like clusterfuck it, right?
I
Or else
am
you,
but a humble
yeah.
servant.
Oh my god.
Alright, boys. And yeah, dude.
Hold on.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Little
Listen,
orbs.
okay.
There's like red. There's like red
It's like a
orbs,
me-
right, bro? So he spawns like a bunch of hordes in it, and
They're
then you gotta go to the
orbs,
stairs,
bro,
dude.
like
But you don't
fucking
want to like hit the
spears.
horde.
This is all going in, just so you guys know.
Don't hit the horde.
Do
Top
like
life
a,
steal
he'll
if
like
you have
take his
to, I
staff,
guess.
bro, and he'll like
Stop talking
walk
over each other, you
Yeah.
fucking.
bro.
All right, hang on. I'm very lost. Listening back to that, like a day later, is hilarious to me. So here's how the boss works. It spawns, somebody grabs aggro, okay? His name is the Vessel. He's a pretty cool guy. He's a real big satyr. All you have to do is if you have aggro, you walk around the arena in a counterclockwise direction while blocking down, okay? That blocks the damage, doesn't parry it, but blocks it, so you're reducing your damage. Periodically, the Vessel will stab his spear into the ground, and that will cause these orbs to spawn and kind of float around and attack people near them, and they can explode and hurt you. More periodically than that, he will stab his staff into the ground and disappear. This is a poison phase. When he enters his poison phase, you have to stand on one of the little platforms with a torch thing on it while the room fills with poison, and when the poison recedes and he comes back, you can get off. All you have to do is remember these mechanics, whittle the boss down over time, and eventually you'll kill him.
Don't run in the orbs.
It heals on accept,
Stay away
doesn't
from the red orbs, boys.
Where's it coming from? I'm gonna run through them here.
Mages need to kill the red orbs.
We're good. We're good.
Someone
Alright,
said
poison.
don't touch the
So-
orbs.
You need to pull them away from the orbs again, though.
Is that poison?
Poison.
Yeah, poison's coming. Get on the fire. Get on the fires, boys.
Oh,
There's an
Jump,
orb here.
jump.
Holy fuck, it fucks you up. Oh my, Ryan
yeah.
almost died there.
run into us? I kill him here.
Poison?
Oh shit.
Run,
Run,
boys.
blues.
Yeah, watch poison. Oh, these reds are gonna kill me, dude. They're all gonna bomb me right now.
You're good.
Oh, fuck.
You're like, you know, man, when you
Get
get a
on me,
chance.
run,
Get
run,
off.
run, run. Kill the
Get
boss.
them away from me. Thank you.
Hey, nobody
Oh.
loot.
Okay, yeah.
Let no get in.
Let me see.
Go ahead.
The orbs are still dangerous.
10 gold, head, and black opals. We accomplished our goal. The boss was slain. It was now nearly 4 in the morning, and our hardest task yet, get out of the dungeon in one piece. Realistically, getting out of the dungeon was easy. Nothing really that big happened. But one person did fall to their death, and I feel compelled and almost obligated to show you that.
Just land on the fucking railing, dude. I didn't walk through.
Somebody died.
All the way down.
Hell yeah, I did.
The next day, after we completed the Sator dungeon and killed the boss, Battle Brothers was being attacked at an outpost, and they were being absolutely overrun by Odinseed and Wigsplit. We rode out to help them, but unfortunately we were too late, and Odinseed had already broken all the way through to the inner gates. We decided to try and ride directly through the enemy forces to get straight all the way into the stronghold at the back of the outpost. I have here a clip of what I believe to be the fastest inting of a steel set on camera in all of Mortal Online 2. I'm fairly certain this is a world record. I'm going to put a timer on the screen in the edit, and I challenge anyone to show me a clip that is faster. It took exactly 11.6 seconds for me to get completely folded. If you have a clip of inting even faster, send it to me on Discord, and if I get enough clips, I'm going to make a compilation of them to start off Season 3. Alright, we've already been a lot of places and done a lot of things this episode, so I want to slow things down a little bit. Plus, you know, we've completed the last of our goals for the season, and there's not much I want to get done the rest of this episode, so what I wanted to do really quick, you know, I've met a couple of people in-game recently that told me they got into the game because of my videos, which is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for the support. But they're curious about other builds and what else is out there. So I figured I'd take a minute, since I have a character slot on this account, and go through a couple of other starter builds that you can go with, right? So let's go ahead and create new character. Now these like archetype builds, I don't really recommend them. They're pretty on point, but just go custom always. And let's start with, we've already talked about Thursar. Let's talk about Velas, right? You know them, you love them. Velas are the tiny little elf guys that run around, and they're more like the divers. They don't do as much damage, but they run real fast. So let's talk about them first. So we're going to switch to Alvarin, and our sub-race is Vela, right? And I'll just leave it a girl, that's fine. You want your bloodline to be full Vela. And then attributes. Remember, size and age are all that matter here. Everything else can be changed. Now, Thursars are 30, but Velas you want to be 31. And the reason for that is because Velas get a clade that negates the negative attributes that you get from being older. So being 31 is actually more beneficial. And then size, if you want to be a Vela, typically you're going to be a footy or a hybrid. So you want to go max height, as big as you can be. For appearance, weight, we're going to go stout, just like with the Thursar. And there you go. That is a Vela footy. So again, Alvarin Vela, age 31, max height, stout. Now let's talk about if we want to be a dex mage, right? A little ratty mage that runs faster than basically anyone in the game, does a shit ton of magic damage, and, you know, honestly, mages just kind of win fights most of the time. So let's say you want to be a mage, right? That build would be a Alvarin again, but it would be a Shivra, okay? Once you're a Shivra, you're going to want to stay age 31, but this time you want to be the minimum size. You want to be as small and hard to hit as possible. Also, pro tip, male Shivras, the tabards, guild tabards look better on them. But anyways, so Shivra, 31, minimum height, and then you want to be skinny. There we go, skinny. Now, obviously this leaves you with barely any health, so don't get hit, but your movement speed will be very high. Your mana will be very high, right? So you're going to have a lot of psych, a lot of int. You'll have some decent con, but your dexterity is going to be absolutely outrageous. You're going to be running faster than everyone. And this is that playstyle for like in and out, backline, a little bit of offensive magic. You know, you're healing, you're corrupting, you're purifying. So this is the build that you want to go for a dex mage. Now, let's say you want to be an Ogmir. Ogmirs are the tankiest race in the game, right? You want to be a frontline bruiser with a tower shield and like a one-handed mace. You want to do good damage, but you want to be really fucking tanky. Then you're going to be an Ogmir. So let's switch over to Ogmir. There's two Ogmirs. There's Furry and full body plaque psoriasis. You're going to be Furry, okay? You are going to be 30 years old and max height. Right, there's an argument to go smaller, but max height gives you more melee damage bonus and more carry capacity, right? So you're gonna go max height, and then here again, you want to be stout. I'm sure you can see a pattern forming. Whenever you are a footy, you want to be stout pretty much exclusively. And finally, let's talk about a paladin build, right? So you want to kind of have damage that's comparable to a Thursar, but you don't want to be like a short little elf. You want to be kind of up there with a Thursar, but you want to do magic. That's where humans come in, right? So let's be a human. And for your race, there's a couple to choose from. You want to be Tindremic or Tindramine, right? Once you're Tindremic, you're going to come here. Again, 30 is the age, max height, and you guessed it, stout. Hopefully that helps you in the character creation screen when you're trying to start a new character. There is going to be a bit of a gap between Season 2 and Season 3. I'm probably going to take maybe 2.5 weeks of a break, kind of play some other games and just kind of refresh before I come back and hit Season 3 hard. So I wanted to put a couple of build guides out there, just at least on character creation, so you can understand like, okay, well, I don't want to be a Coward Thursar. Well, here's some other stuff. You've got a human pally build. You've got your Vela footy, you've got your Shivra Dex Mage, and you've got your Ogmir tank. Well, here we are. We've completed all of the goals. In this episode, we attacked 2 outposts, we did a wave relic, we went to the Sator dungeon, we talked a little bit about other builds that you can try if you've been following along. most of the builds that I showed will work in the same format if you're following along with the Nope playthrough, right? Mage is going to be a bit different, and maybe we'll talk about that in Season 3. But anyways, let's just take a quick look at our goals. So far this season, we completed Mastery Level 50. We did a beginner melee PvP tutorial in episode 1 of this season. We upgraded our trinkets. We started the Nope Guild. We learned a second weapon craft, which is axes. We upgraded and furnished Mount Nope. We did move the guild leader interviews to more of a post-season type of supplementary content, as we talked about earlier, so I'm not going to touch on that here again. But we attacked an outpost. We attacked 2 of them in this one episode. We participated in territory control. Earlier in the season, we helped Odin Seed take down a bunch of bad company territory. And finally, we killed Ultimeki, the Sator vessel, and the Minotaur King. Now, at the end of Season 1, I think I had like 200-300 subscribers at the time. We're now at the end of Season 2, and like I said, you know, early in this video, we have over 600. We're only 1 away from 610, so I realized that a lot of people joined this journey in Season 2. And, you know, some people have gone back and started from the very beginning, some have not, and they just kind of jumped in where we're at. So I decided what I'd really like to do before we close out the season is take a look back at my favorite moments from the entire Mortal Online 2 Zero to Hero journey. So enjoy this little compilation of some of my favorite bits that we've seen so far in the series. The systems in this game are exceedingly convoluted, esoteric, and poorly described. This guy pick it all up. How many people are playing this fucking game right now, by the way? This is a dead game. Why are people in my tutorial zone? 1,000 people online. Holy dumb fuck. People are troglodytes and cannot cope with not being handheld, and everyone was complaining they didn't know what to do. So, not me, by the way. You're ready to travel to Maryland. Fantastic. Congratulations. Let's talk about geopolitics. Everybody's favorite topic. Cue the Nicholas J. Fuentes. All right. And I'm just going to level with you for a second. I'm about to yap for 5+ minutes about action skills. He's not fucking off. Okay. I'm going to get lightning to death. This game's terrible. Oh, the tension is palpable. Here we go. You committed suicide. Based. Okay, so most of the time I'm playing Mortal, I'm like hitting sand crabs and stuff on my second monitor. On the off chance you thought I was joking. Yeah. About that life. 5242. 5,242 XP away. Wait. 4,000. What? I can't math. Put the number on the screen. That's how much Clade we are away, or glory we are away.
Oh no.
Get this. What's up?
Cheeks.
Huh?
Don't come over here. I don't want you to see this.
What?
Please.
I'm coming.
You don't want to see it.
I want to see it.
No, you don't. I'm telling you, once you get here, you're not going to be happy that you saw it.
Oh no!
I know.
What happened to him?
I told you.
Who hurt you, bro? Oh no! Oh, there's a guy here. Hello.
Explorer Gabriel.
You lost, young one. That is a short and robust woman. You're so short. The only dubs I like. Hang on. Oh, the game, dude! Yes! Oh, praise Jesus! Praise him! Let's go! It took like 15 kills. We got it. All right, so I've collected myself.
Damn, what hammer is that?
Steel, baby.
Oh no! 1v1 me, bro. Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
I'll give you the 1v1. Don't you run like a you fucking you're a
You're so fucking lame.
guy.
Start T-lashing now.
I cleared you guys.
Clade level 20. It is over. The grind is over. And listen, okay, fucking sue me. I'm a man of the people, all right? I wanted you guys to see the fight. So did I sally out? Yes. Was I committed to the push? You know, it's debatable. Look, if Nope's trying to record content, okay, and he's in a team fight, you want to kill me, you're going to have to come to the back lines, brother, because I'm trying to get some footage. All right? Good fight, man.
Good fight.
Yep.
Good fight, bro.
I'll leave your armor. I'll leave his armor. Just let me complete the bounty.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good fight, man.
Good fight.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Axe head crafting, which we can use to power level. This is such a convoluted web. We can get axe head crafting to power level one-handed shaft crafting, which we can then use to get into two-handed shaft crafting, which we can then use with the pole blade head crafting to power level advanced blade crafting, to then get great blade crafting, to then power level that. What the fuck? So with all the grain steel that I get, that guy fell off his horse. With all the grain steel that I get, I can then level the grain steel lore, which levels the iron-based alloys, which lets me pop the steel lore book, which lets me use steel. That is what we're doing. Now, I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Do not do what I did, okay?
I'm sorry I'm late. Wonder why he's not in Discord.
Get to work, soldier!
Yes, sir. Sir.
Things to...
But look at this jittery ass stutter step thing the Rizars do. Look, watch this. Watch. First time I saw that, I was like, what the fuck is going on? No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude, this guy's... What is happening? This guy's gonna kill me. You bastard! The dude that I killed earlier just ran up on me, blasting music that was like, oh, and they fucking death-handed me to death. But it was also the loudest, most tinnitus-inducing thing I've probably ever experienced. So let's listen in on that for a second. Anyway, here's a fun clip of somebody yelling at me right before I die. We kill Shuby here. Oh, fuck. I got weak spotted. Nope, needs peels.
I see you.
Pulling out now.
Why are you guys running? Why are you guys running? Why are you guys so bad? Why are you guys running? Nope, why are you running? I thought you went with companions. Oh my god.
Hey, don't talk bad about me, bro. Come on. I'm down. It was a couple of years ago. I don't know, like 3 years ago or something. I've got like almost 4K hours now, but it was actually, believe it or not, it was clean. Clean played the game, and I was like, "What is this?"
So that's cool.
No, it's good. I started the series because I started to get tired of like every single Mortal video was just ego duels. I was like, nobody actually like plays the game in the videos. So, you know, I got inspired by like RuneScape streamers, and I decided to make a series.
Our horses died immediately on leaving MK, so we just decided to walk. And I think it was like 3 or 4 of us, and we got to the Sausage Lake River, and I fell in and drowned and just rage quit. And they walked the rest to Tindrum, and they're like, "Yeah, that was terrible." Like, I'm pretty sure they quit the next day. I don't remember.
What's the daily question today, boys? What are we picking up here?
That is a good question. Ooh, Rizars. We're gonna take those. You know, it's funny that he actually. All right. It's funny that he actually brought that up because I need to make a little bit of money. Where's the gatherer here? Dude, this guy will not stop speaking out loud. 1,000 should do the trick. Yeah, so I actually just watched this clip back in post because I'm editing right now. 1,000 did not do the trick. I used multiple stacks of full grain leather. My goodness, it took so much fucking full grain leather. Webster's Dictionary defines juiced as being big from steroids, usually intravenously. And let me tell you, these urns, they were on steroids. Moment of truth.
Alright, what we got?
It's stupid juiced.
Is it juice?
It's stupid juiced. I just lost IQ points. That's how stupid juiced it was. Holy shit, we're about to make money, boys.
Solid.
It's on the.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
I'm
in the
falling.
set.
Ah!
No, don't go to range.
Yeah, don't go to range.
I don't know if there's
Go ahead and we'll just go ahead and
Hold
place
the
it.
thing.
Hold it, just confirm it. Just
Place it,
confirm
dude.
bro.
Place
No, not
it.
yet.
Place
Bro.
it.
Stop yelling at me.
Oh my god, you're
What are you doing?
You're gonna lose it, bro.
What
I
are you
wanna
doing, dude?
look for another location.
Why?
You think that's good?
Yeah.
I'm not
Alright, fuck
staying
it.
up for
It's
your
the only
shenanigans,
one.
bro. I'm gonna log.
There.
There we go. That's actually a good spot.
Yeah.
Does it look good?
This is
I'm stuck down the
it's a
fucking
good
hill,
spot.
dude. I can't get up.
He's just such
Oh, it's a really good
dude.
spot there.
You conspired against me.
Yeah, this is dude.
He's trimmed up on me. He's fucking my horse up.
Get him.
Yeah, what's up, pussy?
Yes.
Blade's just a big dumb.
I'm getting ready to dismount. I'm getting ready to dismount.
He's trying to get on my horse. He's trying to get on my horse.
Dismounted.
He's
Dead. And I'm getting shot in the face by Grudge, who is also Zoomies, fun fact. So if you see him, kill him immediately. Alright, Rogues, let's end it. He's dead. And here we are at the end of Season 2. I want to thank you all again so very much for watching. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of the above if you have not already. Just like at the end of Season 1, in about a week, you're going to get one giant mega episode for Season 2, kind of a binge episode. It'll be like 3 to 4 hours long. It'll be all of the episodes back to back. Can't wait to bring it to you. We're going to take a little bit of a break between Season 2 and Season 3 because my entire life basically has just been work and mortal since I've started this series. And I want to step away from the game for a week, maybe 2, and just kind of refresh and hit Season 3 hard. We've got a great couple of patches coming up, and hopefully we're really close to the new continent, Sarduka, by the time I come back and Season 3 can do a little bit of Sarduka stuff. I'm extremely grateful for the growth that this community has seen. I am extremely grateful to the Star Vault team for making this game and supporting the game. I'm immensely grateful to the friendships of the people that I have in this game, the Nope boys, the Purgatory boys, the Wanted boys. So thank you all for being a part of this journey, and I will see you very soon in Mortal Online 2 Zero to Hero Season 3. Take care, everybody.